when I'm doing the first one there, I'm visualizing the 5 box. When I go, I'm actually seeing the 6 box, actually all the strings of it.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing. Right, so I'm aware of where I am, visually from a box geography perspective as well as a note function perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you want to have it in time at some point to where you're feeling the pulse on every 2 notes or every 4 notes. In other words, treating it as eighth notes or 16th. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You want to get to the point where you can put on the metronome. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just really lock it down and groove, because the whole point of doing these things is to plug them in as part of your vocabulary. So you want to make sure that you're able to make them groove.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So by doing this counting thing and in time, so I'd recommend spending, first of all, you want to get your geography worked out before you start counting. Also, you want to be aware of note function. So that's why saying note function a couple times as you go through it, just to create that awareness so that you know where you are. Also think about visual box references. In other words, where you are, like for example, if I'm playing this, if I go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, right there I know I'm in the 7 box. I mean, I kind of see it right there. I visually know where I am. So having that geographic reference to the neck, so a time or two, think about that as you go through it. And the more you do this, the more these will start to just become natural awareness factors of what you're playing. Does that make sense? I'm not sure if I'm explaining this very well, but so there's different levels of the way you will perceive this. There's going to be a note function level, there's going to be a visual geographic level, there's going to be a counting time frame level, And all these will internalize, to where you're not going to really think about them at all. You're just going to hear you're just going to know that's what you want to play, hear it, and play it. So it'd be the same thing as if you had this, speech you were giving, you went back and diagrammed the sentences, for an English class.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd have all these arrows and crap pointing back and forth. You know how you used to do that in school?
Oh, yeah, I still do it. Yeah.
So it's kind of like that kind of thing. Technical understanding of what you're doing, but you're not really thinking about that as you do it in the context of actually speaking to somebody with it.
Mm-hmm.
But to work and think exercise-wise in these different levels is good for you. It's good for control. It can get a little tedious, but I think they're good to do.
I like them.
Now, you should also spend some time on 16ths. So it'd be 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1. So every 2 times it'll come back to the 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now do it in triplets. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 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 1.
So are you putting the emphasis on the 1?
No, you're feeling the pulse on the downbeat.
So it's
you don't have to accent the note there. You can accent it anywhere you want, but you're feeling the pulse on the downbeat. That's where the beat is. In other words, just like you're feeling eighth notes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and or sixteenths, 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and triplets, 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E, and just where you're feeling the pulse. Doesn't mean you have to accent that downbeat. You can, but it doesn't mean you have to.